Okay.
Thank you, though.
Do you ladies need something for your leg underneath your legs?
I think so, please.
Here. Go ahead and just put your legs up on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Want something?
There's like bigger pillows.
Or there's this beanbag.
Oh, thank you.
Right? Bothersome.
And so you all are going to sit while you do this? Okay.
Are you recording your voice?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't have to do anything with that.
Okay.
As long as the light is still on.
I can't see. Yes, it is.
Yep, just go.
I don't know what your mom's doing with this.
Are you recording her voice?
Yeah, I'm recording because our last past life regression audio wasn't that good.
Yeah, it
So
was.
I'm having re-recording so we have her this year's audio.
And can I
So
get,
we can always re-record.
okay,
But it's just focused on her.
can I get you to play some music?
Do you want to hook your phone up to the Bluetooth right behind you?
Sure.
Because I don't know if I can while it's
What is this called?
HTC.
I see KM6. What's KM6?
Let me disconnect.
Oh, Mio's iMac. Searching for devices.
Oh, it stops playing now when I switch back over.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to put it on your phone.
Okay, we'll figure it out. This is probably something I should have
on her phone.
tried to.
Already.
I can just.
It's going straight to our channel. It's backing it up.
Just in case. You can always pull it in.
Jen, you good? Yes, thank you.
Oh, are you guys getting warm already?
I just kicked the AC back on.
Yeah,
It
but
got
that's like
hot.
healing energy,
Yeah.
like all of a sudden happening.
So your phone, put it on Bluetooth.
It is.
Okay. Move that real quick. And then
There it is.
And then hold this real quick.
Hold my beer.
Hold my.
Hold my LaCroix.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Let me just
Everyone's good?
cue up some music here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of explaining first about how this will work, and we have a few people in the room who need a little bit more explanation. I just need to be able to see what I'm reading. Yeah. Otherwise, this won't go very well. Yeah, I can't. So past life regression, normally I would do it one-on-one with people, and it's a very interactive process where I give commands, you listen and follow my commands, but normally you would answer questions that I'm asking you. And we would work through that process over the course of 15, 20 minutes to get you to a state of deepening relaxation. So even if you've never been hypnotized before, you can do this because you do it every single day, the brain state that we're getting to. It's my job to get you to the brain state, so you don't have to do anything but listen to me and follow my instructions. The thing that's different about a group regression is you're not answering my questions out loud. You're answering them to yourself, or you're allowing the answer to come to you quietly from your consciousness, your awareness, your heart space. What I need from you, though, is to trust the first thing that comes up. Whenever I ask a question, the first thing that comes to you, you need to pay attention and trust it. Even if it's the most craziest shit you could imagine, there's a reason it's coming up, okay? Your brain is going to want to question it and say, this can't be right, I'm making it up. But the thing about multiple dimensions, past lives, present, future lives, whatever, everything's happening at the same time. We just happen to think about time differently here on Earth. And not everything is done the same way in other places as it's done here. So you could step into a version of yourself where grass is not green, it's pink. Okay? Yeah, that face right there. But that's normal for wherever you are in time and space. So you may see or feel or sense something that seems very strange to you, and your brain is going to want to go, hey, wait a minute, this isn't right. What I need for you to do is instead just be very observant and say, wow, this is interesting. I'm going to see where this goes. And you just pay attention to what blooms forward in your mind's eye, your imagination. You may not be great at visualizing. That's totally okay. You get to use your imagination. So as long as you can conjure an image of an apple, when I say that, can you conjure an image of an apple in your brain? Perfect. Each one of you, your apple probably looks completely different. And that's perfect. Some of you might have like an apple pie or a green apple or a red apple, right? That's perfect. You have all the tools that you need to be able to do this well. I need you to use your imagination. I need you to trust the first things that come to you when I ask a question or when I say, go here now. See what you see. Feel what you feel. Some of you may not have vivid imagery happen for you. That's totally okay. What I need you to do, though, is pay attention to sensations in your body. What do you feel when you've gotten to this point where I say, walk through the door? What do you sense or feel around you? A lot of times in past life regression, the images or the place that we go to coalesces as we are there longer and longer. And so it's like this image or this sensation that comes forward out of the fog, and then it's there, okay? So the more you spend time in that and sense it, the clearer it gets. And then as soon as you move forward from that point, it all like dissipates like fog again. So it's pretty wild. What you're doing is skipping through space and time. You're totally safe when you do this. We're going to actually remind you along the way, every step of the way, that you're safe. If you do feel anxious at any point, know that it is totally fine for you to open your eyes and come back into your body, okay? It's totally fine for you to do that. So use your imagination. Try to let go of needing to know all the details, and especially if you're doing it right or wrong, okay? So stable, right? You just need to observe or feel or sense at any moment during the meditation when I ask you to do that, okay? And trust the first things that come to you and be curious about it. Because the more curious you are, the more detail that comes through, okay? Now, you could go anywhere in space and time, and that's incredible, right? You could go to another planet. You could go back to source as pure light, your soul as pure light. You could go way back in time. Wherever you go is absolutely what you need right now, and I trust that fully, okay? So set the intention in your heart before we dive into this, that whatever you see and experience today, let it be for your best and highest good. And let it be the clarity that you need or understanding that you need for any challenges you've been facing, any odd things happening in your life that you need understanding about. You and I talked about that a little bit. Any deep grief or emotional stuff that you're wanting to heal from. You could be repeating a pattern from another life. And for those of you who don't understand, our soul is infinite, right? Our soul remembers every single experience that it has. Our human doesn't. So when we have weird shit happening to us and we're like, I don't know why I'm so weird, or I don't know why I have this like crazy pattern I can't get over, or I don't know why this shit keeps happening to me. Well, your soul could be like, hey, I remember a specific situation where things did not go our way, and I need to keep us safe. So we have a bleed through from other experiences because our soul remembers everything. This human doesn't. But we have the capacity and ability to remember so we can tie up those loose ends. The different ways we experience this is through dreaming. Have any of you had like memories in dream time of a past life? It's pretty common, actually. Those are really vivid dreams, and you wake up feeling like such emotional attachment to whatever you witnessed. We can do it through meditation and hypnosis. Sometimes you'll be reading books about cases of past life regression, and that can trigger a memory for you. That's a very valid way of experiencing your own memory recall. Running into a soulmate. So I think you two have a unique situation, right? Just from what I understand, where you remember each other. You may not know the details of what happened before, but you remember each other and you're like, shit, we got more to do. So that can trigger the memory of what has happened in the quote unquote past, or other versions of yourselves. So, and deja vu, right? I had a deja vu moment in the kitchen about 2 hours ago, and I was grabbing the sugar out of the cupboard, and I was like, whoa, I've done this before, but not as me. So like the situation triggered a memory for me. I have no idea what that is, but it did it, right? So I believe, Nicole and I were talking about this, like, I believe that's actually just a glimpse of another timeline that you're living on, or another version of you that you just got to become aware of in that moment. And then it's like, oh, we gotta go. We gotta focus on this reality. So again, how we exist on different levels and different spaces in time. That's all quantum physics and fun stuff. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
What do you do with fear?
With fear?
Yeah.
So I think it depends on what you're afraid of or what's triggering the fear. So if you're having anxiety about going into it in the first place, we need to just reassure you that this will be okay, that you'll be safe every step of the way. If you step into something where you're having an uncomfortable experience through memory, you observe, and then you can decide like to come up if it's too intense for you. And you can literally just open your eyes and it'll be okay. Okay? Are you anxious prior, or are you just asking because you don't?
It just started happening. I was like, I feel a little fear. And
Okay.
I'm not usually that way.
Do you mind if I give you a little energy medicine before we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, and just ask yourself what it is you're afraid of. You don't have to answer that. That can be a rhetorical question. But just in your heart, sit with, what is it that I'm truly afraid of in this process? Am I afraid to see something or know something? Do I just feel unsafe? Because you're safe here in this room full of women. But I understand, like, the unknown is scary. So you sit with that and see where it is in your body, too. And just ask it what it's trying to tell you, okay? Because it's coming up for a reason, but it's your ego trying to protect you from some piece of information, okay? And that's okay. It's doing its job. And you can breathe it out and set the intention that you'll only experience the things right now that are going to help you heal in a gentle, graceful way. Okay? Nothing scary, only gentle and graceful from the perspective of a third-party observer, so you can understand without feeling all the emotion of it. It's the emotion that overwhelms you, I think. Make me sweat. Do you feel comfortable with that? Okay. At any moment, you can just open your eyes and observe, okay? And I'll just support you with energy as we go. If that's okay with you? Perfect. Okay. That's a good question. You guys feel the energy, right?
Yeah. It made me feel dizzy,
Yeah.
like in my head.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, just breathe.
Yeah, I was just pulling some stuff away and thought I'm sweating now. Awesome. All right, any other questions? You guys are beautifully brave. This is going to be amazing. I got to put my old lady glasses on. Make sure you settle into a comfortable position. Get all your wiggles out. No. He's gonna do great. He's gonna do great. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. Bring those breaths right into your belly. Fill your belly with beautiful oxygen. And when you exhale, you're just allowing your body to lighten up. You release all the tension. Just feel your muscles relax. Loosen anything that you notice has tension. This will be about 25 to 35 minutes. You're all going to do great. You get to this space every single day, right before you fall asleep at night, and right before you fully awake in the morning. That brain state is the state where you have beautiful recall of who you were, who you are, what you've been, what you've done. This is going to be a positive, healing experience for you. Take another deep breath. Finding your comfort in a position where you feel anchored into the floor so your body can just melt. We are ready to begin. Just listen to the sound of my voice. When I ask you a question, listen for the answer in your intuition, your heart, your awareness, your body. You are very safe in this moment. At any point, you can open your eyes if you feel stressed or uncomfortable. We will take you to a beautiful place that is a place of safety and serenity, At any point, if you feel uncomfortable, you may also go to that beautiful place. Or you can float above any of the scenes that you are experiencing, detaching from it and watching without intense emotion, as if you were watching a movie or something that you enjoy watching from a distance. Remember that it may not be a visual experience for you. You may just feel or sense something. This is a kinesthetic experience. Any of those things that you feel in your body, sense, intuit, or see is just perfect. Whatever comes to your mind is just fine. Trust what you experience and see and feel. As you trust and relax, it'll deepen your experience if you try not to analyze or use your brain to critique it. Trust what you're seeing and feeling. Just experience it. You can analyze it later. For now, let it take you along and show you what you need to see and feel, even if it seems silly or unusual. Trust your body. Trust your spirit. One more deep breath into your belly. Settle deep into your body. Let everything relax. Do not be concerned with what is imagination or fantasy or metaphor or symbol or actual memory. It could be a combination of all of these, and it doesn't matter, because whatever comes to you is just fine. Imagine that you can breathe out the tensions and stresses that you store in your body. And imagine that you can breathe the beautiful, peaceful energy into you, that life force energy that's all around you. With every breath, you fill your body with it. With every exhale, you breathe out stress. You breathe out worry. You breathe out fear. Breathe in beautiful energy. Let your whole body relax deeper and deeper. Relax all of your muscles, the muscles of your face, your jaw, so soft. All of the tightness and tension releases. Relax the muscles of your neck and shoulders. Take the weight of the world off of your shoulders just for this brief time. Let go. Go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Let my voice carry you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Any background noises just fade away as you slip deeper and deeper safely into relaxation. Let the tension in the muscles of your arms and upper back release as you go deeper and deeper into a beautiful state of peace and calm and serenity. This deep state of peace and calm is very healthy for your body and your mind to relax, to let go of stress, to find this peacefulness that is always there for you, just below the surface. Relaxing completely the muscles of your stomach and abdomen so that your breathing stays calm. Relaxing your legs so that only the floor or couch or wall or chair supports you. Let go. Go deeper, sinking into your body, letting yourself be completely supported. You are completely supported, going deeper and deeper, relaxed. Now visualize or imagine or feel a beautiful light above your head. This is a wonderful healing light. Healing because it gets rid of all illness and disease or discomfort everywhere in your body. As it washes over you, it relaxes you further, bringing you to a deeper level of relaxation and peace and serenity. It is a spiritual light connected to the light above and around you. Let this beautiful light, whatever color it may be for you, let this beautiful light come into your body through the top of your head, illuminating your brain and spinal cord, healing everything it touches. This light flows down from above to below like a wonderful wave of light touching every cell of your body, every fiber, every tissue, every organ of your body, washed with peace and love and deep healing. And this light fills your heart, healing your heart at all levels, physical, spiritual, emotional. And your heart gently pushes this light to every other part of your body, bringing incredible healing and peace, deepening your relaxation even more. And the light fills your body through the abdomen, healing and restoring all organs and tissues to perfect health, washing away any disease, illness, discomfort, And the light heals the back, the bones, the organs, the muscles. It is very strong, very powerful in the places that you need most for healing. And you will continue healing even after you're awake, until all of it is completed and you are restored to perfect health. Let this light flow all the way down through the legs until it reaches your feet, bathing your body in its powerful healing. Let yourself go deeper. Imagine or sense or feel that this beautiful light is also emanating all around you, surrounding you as if you're wrapped in a bubble of light. It wraps around you and heals your skin, protecting you completely and taking you even deeper into relaxation. What a wonderful moment of healing from the inside out. Know that this light is working miracles within you and through you. In a few moments, when I count down from 10 to 1, go so deep that your mind is no longer limited by the usual barriers of space and time. So deep that you can remember every experience that you have ever had, whether in this body or in any other body, or even in between physical bodies, when you exist as a soul. You can remember everything so deep that you can experience all levels of your beautiful multidimensional self, because you are far, far greater than your body and your brain. You are a beautiful and immortal spiritual being. You are never alone. You are always loved. And you can never be harmed at this level. Follow me as we go from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, going deeper and deeper with each number. 7, 6, 5, deeper and deeper. 4, 3, a beautiful level of peace and serenity. 2, 1, in this beautiful state of calm. Imagine walking into the most lush, gorgeous garden. A wonderful spiritual garden full of beautiful plants and flowers. It is a sanctuary for you, a haven, a place of perfect safety and bliss, joy and love. It can look any way you need it to look. Notice the details of this place. It is your beautiful place of safety and calm. as you explore the garden, you find a place to rest. Your body is filled with this amazing, beautiful, healing light. Surrounded by it, it continues to heal you and rejuvenate you. And the deepest levels of your mind can now open up, and you remember everything. Let us begin now to go backward in time. At first a little bit, and then more and more. In a few moments, when I count down from 5 to 1, let yourself remember a childhood memory. If you wish, you can keep it a happy or pleasant childhood memory, or a very important one. Remember, you can remember everything. Let this memory from when you were a child come into complete focus as I reach the number 1. Don't try to edit. Just allow yourself to remember whatever comes into your awareness, because that is perfect and fine. 5, remembering a childhood memory. 4, coming more into focus. You can remember everything. 3, 2, a childhood memory. 1, be there with this memory now. Pay attention to any details. What do you become aware of? What do you see or feel? What do you notice? What do you look like? How old are you? This can be a visual or a sensing feeling. What do you sense and hear or smell or taste? Are you alone there, or are you with others? Whatever you sense is perfectly fine. Take a beautiful deep breath. Everything becomes more sharp. Go deeper into this memory. You see more details. You feel more details. Everything becomes more clear. Notice people, locations, the feelings that you have in this memory. More and more becomes defined as you remember. Breathe yourself deeper and deeper into this memory. Be in the memory, experiencing it once again. Perhaps it's something you've not thought about for a long time, or even remembered. Sometimes a memory is connected to other childhood memories. There may be a series or a pattern of connections. It is okay to remember all of these. Whatever comes into your mind, your awareness, is okay and perfect for you right now. Pay attention to the details. What do you notice? And you can remember so much more than a childhood memory. So just float above this memory for now, so free and light. Look at that version of you, that child. Feel incredible love for them. You're still with this memory, but you're observing it now. And in your mind, just for a moment or two, let yourself understand the importance of this memory to you now. From all of the thousands of memories that could have come into your awareness, why was it this one? Let that come to your awareness. Is it trying to tell you something? Is it reminding you of something you need to know or someone important to you? Why this memory? Grasp the importance of it now. And now we are ready to move back further in time, back before your birth into your present body. When you were in utero in your mother's womb, in the prenatal state, many, many people have accurately recalled from this time and place. And even if you think it may be imagination, just allow yourself to experience it. Because oftentimes it's more than that. It's a memory. As I count backward from 5 to 1, go back to the time when you were in your mother's womb, before your birth. See if you become aware of any sensations or impressions. Sometimes emotions are present, either yours or your mother's, because you're so closely bonded at this time, or even your father's, because consciousness is not limited to the physical body or brain. 5, going back to your mother's womb. 4, 3, you become aware of physical sensations and impressions. 2, nearly there. 1, be in utero, in your mother's womb. What do you become aware of right now? What are the physical sensations, if any? What are the impressions? Perhaps there are some emotions present, yours or your mother's, or even your father's. The details become more clear to you as you broaden your awareness. Sometimes spiritual wisdom is available here. Why are you choosing these parents? Why did you choose this life to come? What lessons are you coming back to Earth to discover and learn or to master? Why have you returned here and chosen the people that you have to live this life with? This is a beautiful space to be in, connected to your mother, connected to spirit before coming to earth completely. In a few moments, when I count from 1 to 3, go through your birth, but no pain or discomfort happens. You only understand your process. Just remember this important event for your understanding. No pain, no discomfort. 1, 2, 3, you're out, you're here, you're born. What do you become aware of as this tiny baby? Noises, temperature, sensations, people. Your mother's there with you, and maybe your father too. What are you feeling? Feel deeply into the love that's there at this time. Life was so much simpler for you in this moment as a tiny baby. Just pure love. You didn't have to perform or earn it. It's just there, given freely. Let that love wash over you. Let that love fill your heart. Feel the connection between your mother and your father and you. Feel the purpose in your choice to come earthside in this way through them. Now just float above this scene of you as a tiny baby, once again feeling so free and light. And we are ready to go further back in time, back into another life, or even the spiritual dimension, if that's what you need to experience. As you float above this scene, in this beautiful space, imagine or visualize a wonderful door, a beautiful big door, but it's closed. This is the doorway that leads us into our past lives. On the other side of this door is a beautiful light that does not hurt your eyes. On the other side of this light is a scene or a person or an experience or a past life. You will join this scene completely as I count down from 5 to 1. And as I reach 1, you will reach that scene, that person, that experience, or that lifetime, and you will be in it completely. You can remember everything. You are always safe. 5. The door begins to open and you become aware of the beautiful light on the other side of the door. This light pulls you to it. You feel compelled and welcomed by it. There's something for you here to learn. 4. You move through the light closer and closer to the scene on the other side of the light. 3. Coming closer and closer, everything begins to come into focus. 2. Nearly there now. 1. Be there. In that moment, you find yourself in a body looking down at your feet. Observe what you see. Details of your feet. Are there shoes? Is there clothing covering your body? Look at your hands and your skin. What do you see? Do you feel male or female? Look around you. What does the landscape look like? What does it feel like to be in that place? Gather the details of what you see and sense. Are there buildings or land features that are unique? What catches your eye or attention? Does it feel primitive, ancient, modern, or otherworldly? What do you become aware of? Are there other people with you? Observe how they're dressed and what they're doing. Observe the details of everyone around you. If you're close to someone there, do they feel familiar to you in any way? Do you recognize them? And you can move forward or backward through time in this experience of this lifetime that you're observing. This will help you learn even more. In a few moments, when I count from 1 to 3, Go to the most important or significant event or events of this life that you're watching. The most important and significant event or events. One, two, three, you are there. You have moved to an important day or event in that life, in that experience. What is happening for you? What do you become aware of? Are there others with you or around you? If so, do you recognize them? What do they mean to you? What is your sense of your connection with them? Explore this space. What other details do you notice? What are you feeling, or what do you realize about yourself in that place? Anything that helps you to understand further who you are and how you get to heal. All of this information is for your graceful and gentle healing. In a few moments, when I again count from 1 to 3, I want you to go to the very last moments of that life or the last day, but with no pain or discomfort, just to remember how you left that time, that experience. No pain, no discomfort. This is about learning and healing. There is no pain or discomfort. 1, 2, 3. You are there. Don't think, don't analyze, just experience it. The last day or last moments of that life. What is happening? Are there others around you? Often there are people there at these important times. What do you become aware of? Now just float above that scene, above that body. Observe the scene you have just left, that physical body that was yours. In your mind, just for a few moments, let yourself pour love into that version of you. Such compassion, such understanding. Let yourself perceive and understand the lessons of that life. What did you learn from it? What were the lessons for you in having that experience? How do these lessons connect to you now in this current version of you here in this space? What are the connections? Does it help you to understand something or someone? What are the connections? Let them come to your awareness and trust what you observe. Imagine now as you float in this beautiful space, free of a body. And now you feel light and free as you're out of that body and that time. So peaceful, so free, so light. Such compassion and love for what you have gone through, for what you've learned. Understanding the lessons and the purpose for that life. You're floating above that space. Imagine that a beautiful spiritual being, like a master or a guardian, a guide or an angel, a loved one or an enlightened being, someone very, very wise and who loves you unconditionally. So delighted to see you in this moment. They come to visit you in this beautiful space as you float. Let them show themselves to you. Trust what you see or sense. Feel them there with you. They often deliver messages. What do they have to tell you or show you? Is there any knowledge or understanding that they give you that will help you heal? And let go of any blockages to your peace and your healing. What do you need to know to feel more peaceful? You can ask them in this moment. What do you need to understand about yourself and your way forward? Can they tell you or show you? Ask them. Be in that space of such peace and unconditional love. receiving wisdom and understanding. And soon it will be time to return to full waking consciousness. But you will remember everything. The childhood memory, the memory of being in your mother's womb, all that happened on the other side of the door in the light, the messages and the wisdom. But most importantly, you will remember that you are a spiritual being in a human body. You are pure light with an infinite timeline. And so saying goodbye to the being that met with you, just for now, know that they are always with you. They're always there. Even if you're not aware, they are there. You're always loved. You are never alone, ever. And you may go back to this beautiful place to meet them and to listen and to learn. Make your way back to that beautiful, lush garden where you left your body in that place of rest. It's been sitting there, rejuvenating and healing in that gorgeous light. And now you are rejoining your body, feeling healed, recuperated, full of life and restoration. Beautiful, peaceful energy flowing through your body. And now feel your spirit stretch back into your physical form, back in this room, completely grounded in your body. I will bring you back to full waking consciousness, completely in control of your body and mind, completely alert. With each number counting up from 1 to 10, you'll be more and more awake and alert. By 10, you'll be completely awake and alert in full control of your body and mind, feeling great, feeling safe, feeling filled with beautiful, soft energy, remembering everything you just experienced. 1, 2, 3, gently awakening, feeling more alert. 5, 4, 5, 6, more and more alert, feeling wonderful. 7, 8, 9, 10, let your eyes open. Come all the way back, stretch your body back to full waking consciousness. Take a moment